Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your MLB baseball preview and prediction for a Wednesday, July 28th. Hopefully you're having yourself a good start to your hump day. As always, don't forget to subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right hand corner or hit the subscribe button below this video if you are watching on a mobile device. Today's podcast brought to you by bullpenpicks.com. Anybody can play, anybody can join, and follow the top pickers today at bullpenpicks.com. And we do have a new leader, and it's no other than Artie, the one-man party, Arthur Kent at 719. Mags following the second place here at 717. And there's Shanzun back in third place at 688. And those are your top three pickers right now at bullpenpicks.com. All right, let's go to the SBI and see what has come in yesterday in Major League Baseball. And what we do in this segment is we take a look at just like the stock market, right? We see what's coming up, what's going down. And you can see right now on a 7-day average, the favorites are still hanging tight here at 59.4%. But we are now entering a bearish market on overs. In fact, the unders have taken the lead. The unders are bullish right now in Major League Baseball, cashing in at 58.1% the last 7 days. So be careful if you are now betting on overs, because the unders are pretty bullish right now in the last 7 days. Although the last 2 days, the average has shown that a bit of reversals happening, as we have 14 overs and 8 unders the last 2 days in Major League Baseball. Now the favorites on a 3-day run, winning 57% of the games last night in Major League Baseball, 8-6 on yesterday, 6-3 the day before, and on the 3-day average, favorites are winning at 59.4% of the time. All right, let's go to the computer picks, and let's take a look at today's roundup and see what's going on in Major League Baseball. And we do have a matinee affair today at Target Field in Minnesota. You got James Happ going up against Willie Peralta of the Tigers. Now, Peralta 3-2 in the season, ERA at 2.56. James Happ 5-5 with an ERA of 6.14. Looking at the bookmakers, they've made the Twinkies here a 134 favorite. The over-under set at 10.5. ATS forecast computer pick gonna lean with the Detroit Tigers 6.1 to 4.1. The over-under at 10.34. When Peralta goes for the Tigers, they're 3-3. And same thing for Minnesota. They're 500. When Haps goes, they're 9-9. But look at the over, 11-6-1 when James Haps starts for the Twinkies. And but here's the old law of average theory. The last 5 games for Minnesota have gone under the total, and our Kogo today stands at 40%. Kogo stands for chance of game going over the total. St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Cleveland Indians this afternoon, Progressive Field. In fact, first pitch, 1:10 Eastern. You got Kwang Young Kim going up against Zach Plesac of the Cleveland Indians. Now, the Cardinals winning yesterday 4-2. They got an insurance run in the 9th inning to make it. It was 3-2 for a while, and then they got that insurance run in the bottom of the top of the 8th, and top of the 9th, sorry, and then made it almost impossible. But you got to give credit to the Cardinals. They came in, shut the door, got the W. And now they got last game here today against the Cleveland Indians. Minus 107 is the price tag. The computer pick gonna lean with the St. Louis Cardinals and Kwang Young Kim. They're 10-6 in Kim starts. 4.9 to 4.8. The over-under is set at 9.76. So it does like it to go over the total at 8.5. And Cleveland now's last 3 games have gone under the total. And looking at the tribe here for Zach Plesac, he's 5-3 in the year, 4.3 ERA, and even though that Kwang Young Kim is 6-5 in the season, pretty good ERA of 2.88, and St. Louis now on a 2-game win streak. All right, they had that rain delay or postponement yesterday at Fenway, so they're going to play a doubleheader today. My rule of thumb is I don't touch doubleheaders. There's just too much miscellaneous things to handicap. It's not the same as only a 1 game. You got 7 innings, so I don't touch doubleheaders. But for shirts and giggles here, let's go with minus 133 is the price tag here on Toronto. The over-under set 8.5. ATS forecast computer pick gonna lean with the Blue Jays with Robbie Ray going in Game 1 over Garrett Richards, 6.1 to 4.1. The over-under at 10.34. And keep in mind, Boston's last 5 games have gone under the total, and they're winning those late dramatic wins there the last couple of days. In fact, same score as they did the Yankees, 5-4, and it was a 5-4 on Monday night. Houston taking on the Seattle Mariners. Now, things aren't going well in Seattle right now. They, in regards to what happened yesterday on the trade deadline, or not trade deadline, but they traded one of their relievers, and it didn't sit well with the Mariner players. And now my concern is sit back. If you're going to bet on Seattle, just wait and see how the chemistry is going to play out. When you start messing with the chemistry of your ball team and you're not inside the room, and I don't know the manager is DePolo or something like that. And he's, the players, some of the quotes I'm reading, like he hasn't been in the dressing room in months. That's not good. When you start messing, you don't even know what's going on, and you start taking guys out of the lineup. Look what happened last night. 8-6 loss to the Houston Astros. So I'm telling you now, if from my perspective and my experience, if you are going to take anything here today, I take Houston, and I would just wait and see what's going to happen with Seattle, because anytime, again, you take a key player, or, everybody's a key player, but you start pulling players out of your lineup and it doesn't sit well with the players. I hear the water machine wasn't a very good place to be yesterday in the Mariners dugout or the dressing room. All right, so minus 115 is the price tag. The over-under set 8.5. ATS forecast, Computer Pick going to go with the Stros here. 4.38 to 4.35, the over-under at 8.73. Odorizzi going to go here for Houston. He's up against Yusei Kikuchi of the Seattle Mariners. Oakland taking on the San Diego Padres. Padres winning again yesterday. So it was a 7-4 win over the Athletics. And Sean Manaea are going to go here today for Oakland. He's up against Blake Snell. Blake Snell, a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde, right? He's Jekyll at home, but he hides on the road. But he's doing pretty well at home. And looking at his ERA on the season, it is sitting at 4.93. And when I look at Snell's record at home compared to on the road, let me just pull that up right now. His ERA is like something like 8.4, or let me see here. 8.02 on the road, but 1.43 at home. So again, a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde syndrome when Blake Snell goes for the Padres. And I'm sure one of our followers here who's been following the Expos has been posted the Expos, Montreal Expos. I wish they would come back. One of our followers in the YouTube section has been a big fan of the Padres, and hopefully he'll post today and tell us what he thinks on this game between the Padres and the Athletics. Oakland now on a 4-game losing streak. And looking at the Computer Pick, wow, look, we got a tight one here. 4.05, 4.04, the over-under at 8.09. When Manaea goes for the Athletics, they are 13-7 on the year, 9-10-1 to the under. And when Blake Snell goes, 8-9 on the season. The last 2 games for San Diego have gone over the total. Padres are 61-44 in the year, where Oakland 10 games above 500 at 56-46. And look at their over-under record, 46-55-1 on the season. You can see Oakland here, 51-51-3, so they're 500. Good job on the bookmakers getting that balance right there. Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Now, the Yankees, somebody said something on the broadcast last night that, the younger players, there seems to be more speed now in the lineup for the Yankees. They're running more on base, and we'll see what happens here. Let's see if they can turn things around. And but one thing is the good news. The bad news is for them, they're facing Tampa Bay, who has one of the top home records on the season at in the bigs. In fact, Tampa Bay 30-19 at home this season, while the New York Yankees are 25-24 on the road. The last 5 games for the Bronx Bombers have gone under the total. You got Nestor Cortez going up against Michael Wacha today of the Tampa Bay Rays. Peter Pick, though, is going to lean with the Yankees here. 4.6 to 3.4, the over-under at 8.12. 54% chance of winning for the Tampa Bay Rays. And one of our viewers on YouTube said that the Computer Pick, or the chance of winning, the Cow had a really good day yesterday. I think winning 80% of the games, and that's the percentage play. Anytime you deal with parity now, you got to play the percentages, right? What do I say all the time? Shop for value, play the percentages. And if you find you want to be, if you're in this industry and you're a sports bettor or handicapper and you want to get good, learn more about betting the percentages, and you will see your win percentage go up higher. Last 5 games for the Yankees have gone under the total. Marlins taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Marlins winning 7-3 yesterday with Sandy Alcantara going for the Marlins. And now you got Jordan Holloway going for Miami. He's up against George Lopez of the Baltimore Orioles. The bookmakers, though, see a pick'em type price at 112. 4.68 for Baltimore, 4.37 for the Marlins. The over-under is set at 9.05. When Lopez goes for the Orioles, they're 6-14. But look at the over-under record. 7 overs, 13 unders, no pushes. But the bad news is Miami here on a 3-game win streak, and we'll see if Baltimore can turn it around. My line on the game, I had plus 184 for Baltimore, but I also had plus 148 for the Marlins, so the value index does favor the Marlins. Milwaukee taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates taking on the chin last night, 9-0 against the Brew Crew, and no line yet on this game, so check the latest scores and updates on ATSstats.com. Washington taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Big win last night for the Nationals, snapping that 5-game losing streak they had going. And Patrick Corbin going to go today against Zach Wheeler of the Philadelphia Phillies. Now the bookmakers put a pretty hefty price tag here on the Phillies, minus 205 for the Phillies today against Corbin and the Nationals. Over/under set at 8. Forecast is a low-scoring game, 3.6 to 1.78. The over/under at 5.44. And when Wheeler goes for the Phillies, they are 12-8. And when Corbin goes for the Nationals, they are 9-9 on the year. Your Kogo today, chance of game going over the total is at 61%. There's the second game of the doubleheader, and favoring the Red Sox in this one, 4.7 to 4.08. Steven Matz against Tanner Houck. And Atlanta taking on the New York Mets. Now, Tyler McGill from McGill, Better Call Saul, going to go here today for the Mets. Yeah, I've been watching this pitcher. He's pretty good. You know what? I had him against the Blue Jays on Sunday. He got the W, and we'll see what happens here today. I might give him a good look here tonight. First pitch, 7:10. And, coming off that slaughter theory, if you go look at the Raymond Report today, the tip, I have a good tip on the slaughter theory for home teams coming off a 7-point, exactly that, a 7-point win, right? A 7-run win. I think you're going to like that video today. And looking at Max Fried going for the Braves. But the computer pick going to go with the Braves here, 4.05, 3.3. The over/under at 7.35. But I think I will be personally on the New York Mets. Arizona taking on the Texas Rangers now. The Rangers minus 105 price tag. The over/under set at 9. Madison Bumgarner going to go here today for the D-backs. He'll be up against Jordan Lyles of the Texas Rangers. And looking at the computer pick, going to lean with the Rangers here, 4.1 to 3.97. The over/under is set at 8.07. Arizona, a 2-game losing streak, 31-71 on the season, where the Texas Rangers, let me check out their home record this year, 23-25, so they're 2 games below 500. The Kogo's at 57%, and looking at the value index, plus 112, plus 162, and I think I will lean with the Rangers in this one. All right, Cincinnati taking on the Chicago Cubs. Now the Cubs losing last night, 7-4 against the Cincinnati Reds. And Tyler Mahle going to go here today for the Reds. He'll be up against Zach Davies of the Chicago Cubs. Looking at the computer pick here, 5.06 for Cincinnati, 3.53 for the Cubs. The over/under is set at 8.59. Looking at the chances of winning, 58% chance of winning for Cincinnati compared to 42 for the Chicago Cubs. And the last 3 games for the Reds have gone over the total. Chicago White Sox taking on the Kansas City Royals. Now, Kansas City coming off that 5-3 loss last night to Lucas is going today, Dylan Cease and the White Sox. Brad Keller was starting pitcher last night for Kansas City. Chris Bubich going here today for the Royals. He's up against Lucas Giolito of the Chicago White Sox. And Giolito, 10-10 for the team when he starts. And when I look at his Giolito's record on the year, 8-7, 3.7 ERA. And Bubich here, 3-4. Bubich or Bubik, I don't know which one it is. I'll say Bubik. He's 4.72 ERA, 6-3 when he starts for the Royals, and again, 13-7 to the over when Giolito starts on the total. So keep it. Maybe the over might be worth a look if you're a law of average theory guy or girl. The last 3 games for the White Sox have gone under the total, and look at the Kogo, 76%. So maybe the over might be worth a look. Look at that, 12.6 is the accumulated total, but it's only on 7 previous games. All right, Colorado taking on the LA Angels. Now, the Halos a 193 favorite. The over-under set at 9.5. ATS forecast, computer pick, gonna lean with the team that has a cow of 42%, and that is Andrew Heaney and the LA Angels, 5.07 to 4.38. The over-under set at 9.45, so it does likely to go under the total. Your Kogo is also at 42%, so that's pretty good, meaning a 58% chance of this game going under the total on the percentage play. And Chichi Gonzalez is going to go here for the Rockies. Rockies, big win last night. In fact, we had the over. That was the only thing that was good for us yesterday in the members pick, the over in that game. And they're 5-10 in Gonzalez starts, but 10-4-1 to the over. And look at Andrew Heaney when he goes for the Halos, 11-3-3 to the over. The game of the night will be at Oracle Park between the San Francisco Giants and the LA Dodgers. Walker Buehler's day off going to go up against Anthony DeSclafani of the Giants. Now, when DeSclafani goes for San Francisco, they are 14-6 in his starts. And when Walker Buehler goes for the Dodgers, they are 13-7. The last 3 games for the Dodgers have gone under the total. San Fran now on a 2-game win streak. Minus 161 was my price here on San Francisco. Minus 176 was the value edge here on the Dodgers. Computer pick going to go with the Dodger Blue. 4.6 to 2.6. The over-under at 7.21. And your Kogel stands at 68%. All right, let's go to the Trends Are Your Friends segment. And let's see if we have any friends here today in the trends. Now, we have a big high price tag here on the Halos as minus 200 to 220 home favorite after a non-division game. The last 10 seasons, they are 13-1. If you like Arizona and the under this today, or just the under, it is 12-1 for the D-backs as they pick them the 120 road underdog coming off a loss in game 1 of a series the last 5 seasons. The Mets 11-1 as a 120-140 home favorite, and the total 7.5 and 8.5 the last 2 years. I do love the Mets here today. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see here. Any other? The Texas Rangers 10-1 as a pick 'em to minus 120 home favorite the last 2 years. The under again, we came off that one already. And let me see if I got a current season one. You know I always like those current seasons. Here's one. The over is 12-1 for the Giants as a home team coming off game 1 of a series this season. So game 2 of a series, that's what that means, that the over is 12-1. Gonna be tough though. You got 2 aces going with Walker Buehler and DeSclafani. And let me see if there's any other current season trend. We'll finish off with this one. The Mariners 11-2 as they pick them the 120 home underdog versus right-handed pitchers this season at T-Mobile Park in Seattle. All right, folks, there you have it. That is the Rain Report for a Wednesday, Hump Day, July 28th. Don't forget, with your membership now at atsstats.com, you get the 10-star best bet of the week. You get the 5-star best bet, the 4-star over-under play of the day, the 2-team parlay of the day, which won the other night, the system play of the day, which was rained out yesterday on the Blue Jays, and an upset special underdog play of the day. Unfortunately, lost with Cleveland yesterday. And you know what? The one thing with our picks, it's like any other pick, right? It's hit or miss. And last night, it was just one of those bad nights where, we lost the underdog play of the day with Cleveland. They lost by 2. And we lost our 5-star with the Tampa Bay Rays. But we'll be bouncing back here today. And folks, check out the members pick here at ATS Stats and get 20% off your next membership package right now using promo code FB21. That's FB, F as in football, B as in Bravo, 21, and get 21% off your next membership. All right. Have yourself a great rest of your day. Don't forget to share this video. Subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner. Cheers.